Well, I say, James, this new heat is practically unbearable.
I don't mind it, really. I like being warm. Much better than freezing up out in the cold. At least I'm not worrying about my firemen putting out my fire.
Well, I think the heat just adds to the workload. This year has been our busiest yet, and both of us have been left pulling the mainline trains alone while Henry is being pampered somewhere in Cheshire. It's been 5 months now.
Well, Gordon, something you should realise is that an engine can come apart easily, but it takes a substantial amount of time to put him back together again. He'll be back soon, don't worry.
Soon indeed. Was just on the phone with the signalman and they heard of a large green engine heading down the line towards here.
You see, Gordon, Henry's back, and from here on out, the workload will be much lighter. You'll be able to doze off in sidings whenever you want.
What? I don't go dozing off.
Oh, really? Then what were you doing yesterday after coming back with the stopping train?
I was sunbathing.
I bet you were.
Shh. Is that Henry?
Can't be. Henry doesn't sound like that. His whistle is a much higher pitch.
Good heavens, Henry, is that actually you?
The one and only. Missed me?
What's happened to you? You look like a completely different engine.
Technically, I am. It's an all-new design. Apparently, I'm a variation on a Stania design.
So, you're no longer a Northeastern design?
Midland built, mind you.
Well, there's nothing left of the old Henry. The old Henry was a failure. He wasn't meant to be. I'm all new. I'm faster. I'm stronger.
I just...
Henry! Henry, you're back!
Edward! So nice to see you.
You too? Oh my goodness, you have changed. I never thought they would have gone through the trouble of actually making you a new shape.
Yes, the director figured instead of putting money into me forever, might as well do it all in one go.
Yes, well, whatever the case, you look absolutely splendid. Oh, that's my guard. I have to go. But I'll see you later, Henry.
Goodbye, Edward.
Henry, how is it ever possible to reconstruct a Gresley Pacific into what looks to be a Black 5?
Beats me. I was out of it the whole time. I just woke up looking like this, but I can't say I really mind. Mr. Hat really did a great job tweaking the design.
But I still don't understand how...
Henry, at last. It's good to see you back on the rails. How do you feel?
Better than ever, sir.
That's what I like to hear.
Sir...
Just a moment, James. Now, Henry, the main line has been in disarray ever since you've been away. I'd like you to get back to work immediately. Have you had your test runs?
Of course, sir.
Splendid.
Sir, I'd like to have a word with you.
In a minute, James. Can't you see I'm busy? Now, Henry, there is a slow goods train waiting at the docks, just to ease you back into the workload.
I'll go pull it right away.
Perfect. You better go soon before the rain comes in.
Rain? It's going to rain soon?
Whoa, pipe down, Henry. Don't worry, there's no chance of you losing your paint.
It's not that, sir. It's just, never mind.
All right, then. Have a good day, Henry.
You too, sir.
Henry, what was that all about?
It's nothing, James. Would you look at the time? I better go pull that train before the bad weather comes. Goodbye, you two.
Gordon, has Henry always been scared of the rain?
Why does Henry get to have a new shape?
Pardon?
Why does Henry get to rebuild and not me? I've always worked twice as hard as Henry and I've never been rewarded. Dozens of my brothers have been converted to Super Pacifics and I'm still a regular A1. Why don't I deserve to be rebuilt?
I don't know. Throw yourself in a ditch, see if that works. But Gordon, didn't you think there was something odd about Henry?
As a matter of fact, well, yes. He didn't have his usual cocky attitude, which is a plus, but his voice and...
The rain. I know Henry shut himself up in a tunnel that one time, but that was because he didn't want his paint ruined. He wasn't afraid of the actual rain.
James, you don't think that maybe that isn't... that would be ridiculous. A new engine.
No, that would be absurd.
Well, it's, I believe it's time for my train. I should be...
Oh, yes, of course. Goodbye, Gordon. Still having trouble with your valve gear?
Oh, it's nothing. It just needs a bit of grease and oil. That's all. Goodbye, James.
How is a rebuild like that possible? Or was it a rebuild?
Well, at least they did all they could.